Meantime, Mark loves the metaverse. Our next guest sat down with Zuckerberg in a rare one-on-one interview yesterday. Writer of Platformer, Casey Newton, joins us now. Casey, great interview with Mark Zuckerberg, but explain to me, what does it mean for Facebook, an ad-supported social platform? What does it mean for that to be a metaverse company?
Well, we're going to find out probably over 10 years. This thing is still in its earliest stages, but one way that you can think about it is a move away from Facebook's traditional advertising business, although I'm sure they will still find ways to put ads into VR. Mark Zuckerberg talked with me a lot about digital payments, creating virtual goods, using cryptocurrencies, empowering creators and artists, creating virtual performance spaces. So if he has his way, this metaverse is going to enable essentially an entire economy, and that means all sorts of different ways for Facebook and other companies to monetize it.
Casey, so we basically are going to be all living our lives in a virtual space created by and owned by Mark Zuckerberg. And if that's the case, even if it's many years in the future, does it make sense for Zuckerberg to be talking about this right now when there is so much regulatory scrutiny of the company, not just from an antitrust perspective, but also in terms of the way they have perhaps allowed misinformation to spread on the platform, which has been a critique of the Biden administration?
Yeah, certainly I think the timing here is rather surprising. As you note, the government is currently trying to break Facebook up, and now here's Facebook saying we want to be a bit bigger. But at the same time, I think Zuckerberg would also say that in his view of a metaverse, it's not owned by any one company. Lots of companies participate in this, and they're much more interoperable than the tech giants we have on the internet are today. So I suppose if Facebook wanted to make an argument that this would be a pro-competition thing, they would say, we want to be one of many companies building these parts of the metaverse, not just one.
Casey, I don't know if you saw it. You probably can't, but this meme that we just had up, it had Zuckerberg looking very serious, talking to Congress, and a young Zuckerberg very excited, talking about the metaverse. And I know that you guys talked about this in your interview. As a kid, he said, there it is. As a kid, he said he has had his eye on this. He's been thinking about it. And it was very telling how he said that Facebook was just getting started when smartphones were gaining popularity. He would have liked to be more involved there. So this is sort of him getting ahead of what he thinks will be the next biggest thing, but also really control, right? It's almost like Apple and Google have control of the App Store. Is he looking at controlling, being the glue of the metaverse?
That's exactly right. I think that there is a subtext throughout this whole interview that he is just totally fed up having to live on other people's platforms, right? Apple in particular has given Facebook no shortage of trouble over the past couple of years. If he can own his own platform once and for all with something like the Oculus hardware and its app store, he can start to set the rules. So yes, I absolutely think that's a big part of his metaverse plans.
Okay, so where does that leave, say, Fortnite and Roblox, right? At the metaverse, you have to be able to switch between worlds and bring your users and everything else between them. Who's best positioned to sort of control that ecosystem? Is it then Facebook because they are so ahead of it? Could it be a new player?
Yeah, I mean, it could be any of those things. I think that Zuckerberg in particular is paying really close attention to what Fortnite is doing, also to what Roblox is doing. Fortnite has already done some sort of metaverse-y things. For example, IP from different movie studios is there. You can dress up as a DC Comics character or a Marvel Comics character. That is sort of very metaverse-like, and Tim Sweeney has talked a lot, including in court this year against Apple, about him wanting to build a metaverse himself. So it's possible that Facebook, Roblox, Fortnite, others all come together to be part of this thing. I'm sure there will be other new players along the way, or maybe they'll all fail and it will be only new players who are building it. But I think the important thing is that some of the smartest and best capitalized players in the tech industry right now really do feel like this is going to be the next wave of innovation over the next decade.